Before we do these problems, I just want to call your attention to these sentences. We've done the definitions of these, but let's take just a second and take a look here. A number raised to the second power, two bases, is called a square. A number raised to a third power is called a cube. And the reason for this, 5 times 5 is 25. There are 25 squares in this big model square. I will not be numbering all the cubes, but you will hear me use the word square and cube quite a lot. So I want you to at least know where those are coming from. A square has two of the bases being multiplied. A cube will have three of them because a cube is three-dimensional. So 5 squared is 25. 5 cubed is going to be 5 times 5 times 5, and that is 25 times 5. So there would be 125 little cubes in that big cube. Okay, it says to find each value, the first one is started for you. 7 sevens are 49. 3 to the third power is 3 times 3 times 3, and that will be 9 times 3, or 27. So 3 cubed is 27. 2 cubed is going to be 4 times 2, which is 8. 11 squared is 11 times 11, or 121. 1 to the fifth power is 1. Anytime the base is 1, the answer's 1. You don't even have to work it. 12 times 12 is 144. 5 times 5 times 5. We did that one up above, is 25 times 5. That's 125. So we would say 5 cubed is 125. 8 times 8 is 64. 9 times 9 times 9. I'm having issues with my pen again, not wanting to stay in the holder, so let me get rid of the holder. 9 cubed, that's 81 times 9, and that's 729. Exponential growth is rapid, so the higher that exponent climbs, the bigger that power will get. 4 times 4 is 16. 6 times 6 times 6 is 36 times 6, and that is what? 196, 216, sorry. 10 to the third power, that's a 1 and 3 zeros. The exponent will tell you the number of zeros to put with that base when you're raising a power of 10. So for example, 10 to the sixth power is 1 with 6 zeros, or 1 million. Base 10s are easier to find because you just add the number of zeros and keep the 1. All right, this is going to be something to memorize if you can. This will serve you very well if you can memorize. If you can't, it's okay, but do your best to memorize. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 4 is 16. 5 times 5 is 25. 6 times 6 is 36. 7 times 7 is 49. 8 times 8 is 64. 9 times 9 is 81. 10 with 2 zeros. 11 times 11 is 121. 12 times 12 is 144. 13 times 13 is 169. 14 times 14 is 196. 15 times 15 is 225. And 20 times 20 is 400. If at all possible, memorize those perfect squares and you won't have to have a calculator.